Okay, fantastic. So, welcome everybody to the, oh gosh, we've been doing this for many years at the faculty. This is probably the fourth iteration of this event that I've been involved in. So welcome to the AIT and First 5 Transitions event. Good. Okay, so have a show of hands. So who's an AIT here? AIT or ST3, you know. Yeah, do we have any First 5s here as well? Okay, fantastic, good. So in recent years, we've expanded the scope of the day to cover First 5 GPs as well, as they share a lot of needs with the ST3s coming out of training. So I've just got a few slides just to welcome you to the day, and then I'm going to hand over to Prit, who's going to be delivering our keynote speech. So nearly at the end of training, so it's a time for celebration, hopefully, in a few months' time. But also a time when people sometimes feel a little bit apprehensive about what's to come after training. You know, some excitement, but also some big changes. I think that's from a Rocky film. So it sort of means the end of support. So for a lot of people, this might be the first time that they're outside of a sort of training program or environment, and those environments actually offer quite a lot of support. You know, if you're having problems, there's people you can turn to that are in place, and some of that, but in fact, that disappears, you know, at the end of training. So sometimes people can worry about that. End of protection. So sometimes people. So thus far, people have enjoyed sort of standard training contracts and terms and conditions, and there's often a feeling you're going out into the big wide world, and you know, maybe there are people out there who may be more able to negotiate harder and dictate less favourable terms, conditions. So the end of some protection potentially. So no more. Is it Wednesday here? But so no more regular weekly meetings and trainings. No longer have that ready-made network. So sometimes people worry about becoming a bit disconnected from their peers, potentially a bit isolated. And something missing. So 3 years GP training, but often there's still quite a lot to learn, quite a lot to develop, and of course, you know, the world of medicine is changing, things are developing. It's a world of lifelong learning, so you've got to put new structures in place to make sure that you can keep up to speed and keep abreast of developments and keep relevant. Guaranteed employment. So this is something that, so I worried when I finished my ST3, even though you would think that you shouldn't worry about employment, people get anxious about sometimes getting the right kind of job, the job that they want. So that's something which can be worrying. So, but fear not. So you're at the RCGP Vale of Trent Faculty Transitions Day Conference, and we're here to help address some of those worries and concerns. So hopefully today we'll be supporting AIT and First 5 doctors as they transition from training towards building rewarding careers in general practice. That's the sort of strap line of the day, so hopefully we'll deliver on that. So we've got a packed programme, so we're going to try and keep to time, so there will be people sort of marshalling people in and out of rooms. There's quite a lot to cover, but there's less than there was last year, so hopefully we'll be able to keep to time and cover everything. Just highlighting the lunchtime event. So we've got an innovative event at lunchtime. This is something that we ran with great success last year. It's bringing the speed dating format to finding a job as a new GP. It's relevant both for people looking for partnerships, salary, but also locums, people looking for locum work as well. So we've got, I think, about 25 to 30 practices from around the area, Lincoln, Mansfield, Derby, Nottingham, who are going to come and sit at tables at the event just after lunchtime. And you guys will circulate around them at the ring of a bell. It's a great opportunity to practice those first impression skills, to practice some simple interview skills and techniques, practice impressing people, hand over your contact details, and if you really like the look of somebody, then maybe a relationship or employment will follow. That event was quite successful last year, and we've actually got a photographer coming from GP Frontline, which is the RCGP magazine, who are writing an article about the event both last year and this year, so they will be taking some photographs during the event. We're also trying to be innovative today, and we're doing some filming on mobile phones to make some of this footage available online, and also use it to make a promotional video for attracting people to come and train as GPs and train as GPs in the East Midlands and stay and work in the East Midlands afterwards. You may also be asked to volunteer to maybe give a brief soundbite about why general practice is great, why the region is good, and those will be used in the video. We'll be taking specific consent about that if we approach you to do it. This is the sort of thing we might do with the videos. This is something another conference has done very easily to put the videos up there. So nearly at the end of this introduction. So just introducing the team. So I'm Dr. Foster, Andy Foster. I'm a GP partner from Bulwell, and I'm ONSEC of the RCGP Vale of Trent faculty. Just want to stand up. So Gandhi won't do everybody. We'll just do Gandhi and Jenny, and then we'll probably hand over to Prit. Yeah, fantastic. And the day is proudly supported and paid for by the RCGP and the local faculty. We're part of the faculty. We're very thankful for their support, and that's how this event has been made available free of charge to the majority of you in the room. So just one of the benefits of membership. Final slide. So this is really cheesy, but a lot of jobs in the world are just pushing information around, pushing numbers around. A lot of people don't feel that they're making a difference in their job. This is something Steve Jobs said to the CEO of Pepsi Cola when he recruited him to come and work at Apple in the 80s. So, do you want to spend the rest of your life selling sugared water, or do you want to change the world? So it is a bit cheesy, but at least as general practitioners, we do sometimes forget that we touch people's lives every day, and we have a real opportunity and responsibility to use our skills to make a difference. As I say, it does sound cheesy, but I believe it's true. So on that note, I'm going to hand over to our keynote speaker. Pop this down. I think you're projecting your own voice, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah. Can everybody hear me?